Hello and welcome back to another broadcast of Coffee, Chess, Crypto. I am your host, Moose. This is the second iteration. If you're here, thank you very much for joining me. And just bear with me. I appreciate your patience as I develop this, the broadcast and all that's happening here. So this is kind of like my first live streaming thing. It's developing over time, and I want to sort of make it as good as I possibly can. So I'll keep on working on it over time. What I've decided to do as well is, in the interest of just getting things done and not holding myself back, not using excuses and all this, is to prioritize Twitch. And then if I can, process videos and stuff from the Twitch broadcast to put up onto YouTube, I will do that. But what I found myself doing, it's been I think maybe 2 days at least, where I wasn't doing the broadcast because I wanted to chop up the first broadcast. I wanted to chop that up into bite-sized chunks, smaller videos in covering each section and each topic. And I was going to put it onto YouTube. And through that process, then I chopped up the videos. Then I was like, oh, I want to add some background music to it. And then I did that. And then I was like, oh, I want to add an intro and an outro to it as well. And each time with video processing, it just takes a lot of time. But I've finally sort of developed a workflow, and things are starting to form and take shape. But because I wasn't getting those videos out and pushed onto YouTube, then I was holding back on doing another broadcast on Twitch. And today, then I just said to myself, the important thing here is Twitch, and is to do the live streams and the broadcasts, and at least something is being put up out there, and I'm creating and producing and all this stuff. And then, if and when I have time, I will, process these videos for YouTube. But I'm seeing there's a lot involved in the sense of even to sort of build the followership and all this stuff, to have a Twitter account and Instagram and all of this as well. But again, thank you for being here. Bear with me as I develop this, whatever this is. And if you do want to say hello. I should be able to create, or should be able to have the messages come up on the side. So I see I have one viewer there. If it's who I think it is, hello, and say hello if you're hearing this live and clear, or loud and clear. And it would help me to test out this system where I can have the chats over here on this side then. But yeah, okay, so I'm going to continue then and jump right in. So we'll start off with, of course, the coffee. Freshly brewed. I realized as well, so I have a format to this. We call it a show, okay? Sláinte. But the format, which just seems natural, is that, we'll start with the coffee. And then I would go into covering some things about crypto and that sort of technology and what's happening there. Either just looking at the markets, different news, articles, things that I think are interesting. And then once that's out of the way, once you get through the business, then we can play chess. So by right, I probably should have called it Coffee Crypto Chess. but just Coffee Chess Crypto just had a nice ring to it. But that aside, I will continue now. We'll go into what's happening in the crypto world, cover a few things there. I'm going to look into NFTs today as well, because it's something I don't know a whole lot about, a little bit, but I'll read through some articles and hopefully we can learn along the way. We'll all learn together, okay? But from what I do know, it's just absolute madness out there. But it's no different to the madness that is elsewhere as well, where art and paintings and everything else sells for millions and millions, and it could be like a squiggle or whatever the case is. But it's just I do wonder who is buying this stuff. Okay, but we'll go through it in a minute anyway, and you'll see what somebody paid over 3.5 million for is just ridiculous. But it's all about ownership and collectible items and all this stuff as well. And anything is valuable if someone is willing to pay for it. Sonia, we'll jump right in and we'll just look at the markets here at the moment. So today I'm going to show you so everyone, and it's understandable as well, but everyone I see, it's always in the dollars. But I'm going to cover euro, but I will cover dollars as well at the start. But I'm not forgetting my European brothers and sisters out there. So things are jumping up again. I mean, we're back where we were just at the beginning, even a couple of months into the beginning of this year, where the market right now is 2.16 trillion. Okay, crazy. Bitcoin is very, very close to being back to $1 trillion in market cap, currently $50,000. Ethereum, what are we at? 3.3 thousand. Cardano is after making a huge jump up in the last 24 hours, up 8.8%. Last 7 days, up 30%. And a market cap of 90 billion. So you're doing very well if you're in Cardano. I mean, just not so long ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, Cardano was it had dropped down again to even below €1. So I'm guessing around the dollar range as well. Binance, again, another huge jump up. But just shy of $500. And XRP, again, rising up to $1.28. I mean, we'll cover the top 10, I suppose. Dogecoin, 32 cent. This is in US dollars. Polkadot, $28, up 10% in the last 7 days. And Solana, $73. Down a few percentage points in the last couple of days, but it has been climbing steadily, up 17% still since last week. Last week it was around the €32 range. It climbed up to €69 a couple of days ago. It's gone down now to around €61, €63. But yeah, another high potential there. Yeah. So, and just quickly then, in the when we look at that in euros, I don't even know if I'm going to continue covering this always in dollars. If I have people here watching from America, let me know, and I will cover it in euros, or sorry, in dollars. But I think I will just prioritize euros. If something's important, I might say it in dollars as well. But if I had to choose, one, to start with, I would just cover euros because that's what I'm working with. That's where I am. I'm in Ireland, so and I don't know again of anybody who actually covers this in the euro market. But very quickly, the total market cap of crypto is 1.84 trillion euro, up 2.5% over the last day. Bitcoin 42,000, nearly 43,000. Ethereum like 2,850. That was around its highest point before everything, if you want to call it, crashed or dropped around May. It was around that 2,900, 3,000 mark. And it seems like if it's starting off here again, it does look like it's going to jump. I mean, from what some people are saying, what we saw at the beginning of this year was only a hill compared to what is going to happen over the coming months. But you have to be prepared for it, and never try to sort of, guess where the top will be. I think the best thing to do is to either invest for long term. So if it does drop again, you just buy more and add to it over time. Or if you just want to make short-term gains, have a goal in mind, a reasonable goal, whether that's 2x to double your money or 4x or whatever the case is, and then cash out before things go south. Another approach that I like is to invest if you can. Okay, first of all, you never invest what you can't do without, or what you can't throw away, in a sense, because anything can happen, and if it does all just go south in an instant, that it's not going to affect your life in a big way. Okay. But one clever approach is, if you can afford it, is to invest at least double what you actually want to invest, and even more if you can. So triple or quadruple what you want to invest. But just let's stick with double for a second. So the idea then is that you invest. Say, for example, you want to invest 10,000, for example. And what you would do then is you invest 20,000, and then when it doubles, you take out the original investment, so you don't lose anything, and you get your original investment back. Okay, and then what's left in there is basically your profits continuing to make the money for you, so you never lose in that sense. Okay. I think that's a very wise approach. But again, we'll just run through this quickly. Cardano, 10% in 24 hours, 30% in the last 7 days, up to €2.40. Crazy jump there in the last, just in the last 24 hours. The last 2 days even. Binance, €423. XRP just under €1.10. It was at 110 earlier. Doge 27 cent. Polkadot 20, just short of €24. And Solana 62. Okay.